welcome tonight.
I totally messed up that sound then when I did that. Hey Carl, David, Ruben. Sorry, what was that? Was that me?
Yeah, just asking if you've got any words of wisdom.
Well, those first two segments, fastest through sector, is really big points. So if you can dare to be at the back with me, makes a big difference. I did the recon rides, and if you can get 1 second back, not guaranteed to get fastest through sector, but God, it makes that last sprint easier.
Yep.
I think I'll go all in for both those two sectors and then just do what I can for that last climb and finish what I can, but I don't think I won't be getting top 10 on that climb.
Sounds
No,
good,
David,
Dan.
there is no intro. I didn't have time. I'll make a little intro of me dancing. It's so hot here today. I've got the air conditioning going full bore. Got one fan in the living room blowing the fan around, the air around the lounge room, through the hallway, back out to the kitchen, back into the lounge room. And I've got a fan blowing, actually 3 fans, only 2 little ones, but 1 big one blowing into my room. Then another fan that I found on the street. It's got a remote, which is handy. Not that I need it right now, I've got a full bore. And then another fan here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 fans going? I'm a good dancer, Kyle. Oh, I've got so many fans. Alright. Should take some sugar. Try and kill myself on this microphone. Not much chat in the Discord. Everyone's a bit nervous. Okay, remember guys, on this, before the first sector, there's that little hump that people all go quite hard. So make sure you stay in there. This is why I do the intros, guys, because it's like 2 minutes of sitting here doing nothing. I should have cleaned my glasses. They're all sweaty from my ride. They aren't completely sweaty. I did pour water over my head on the ride. Maybe I can clean them. Got 2 minutes.
It looks like a lot of trons in there.
Yeah, I'm going Tron.
Oh my.
Carl, Peter. I still got my burrito name, hopefully not. Let me check. Menu.
Alrighty, boys.
Very Masters, good.
Good luck.
Yep, have fun, guys.
Just hang in there. Highest pace you can.
Is Josh on Discord?
Yeah, but he won't.
Thank
He,
you.
he is, but he won't talk because he hasn't got the right setup for it, which is okay. He always ends up dropping his phone on the ground.
I'll just look for their elbow.
Yeah, Josh, don't stay on the front too long.
Yeah.
Right. Ruben, Simon.
Yeah.
Lots of names here. You guys can watch me get dropped on that first segment. Ali. Alright. Game face on, guys.
So a bit quicker.
Dual recordings going. Fans are all full. Heart
Yeah,
rate.
he's a few.
Nervous heart rate. At least we haven't got Nick here to make it stupidly hard at the start with his 900 watt sprint.
Hi, boys. Good luck. It's alright.
Oh, what?
Whoop, good gear change that one. That's easier than the recon ride. Okay, put a bit of power on now, otherwise I'll get too far back. There we go. I'm not sure. We haven't agreed to use green trons for Aero Masters. So I'm not sure who's Aero Masters next year today. Every man for himself, I think, this race.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, had a dropout maybe?
My battery's flat. So,
On your DI2?
nah, I got campy. Fucking hell. Looks like this is going to be a good spin session this time.
Yeah, I'll see you fly past me 150 up here. So we got one guy who's lost a battery on his cam pack.
Hopefully this is a good gear for the hill.
Yeah, try and change the trainer difficulty setting while you can to make sure that you don't make it too hard on the hills.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'm reading something on the chat, but I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Let you talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, so there's a little bump. So everyone goes hard on before the actual segment. About a kilometre before the segment starts. Might be an attack there. I know there'll be an attack there. People can't help themselves. Only a short race today. Yeah. Here we go. This is a bit that people attack on. Not sure who the aero guy is. It must be next gen. Josh might be the flat cap. Okay, I'm going to Zwift. Make sure I position myself well. So I can't see the chat now. So it'll all come back together again. Segment's coming up. Gotta give myself space at the back. Okay, last guy. Good, no one behind me. Everyone in front of me. Really hard to go slow here. Got a few guys helping me get back on here, I reckon. Go on, Rich, go for it. The gap build. Gap build. Coming back. Alrighty, goal 1 achieved. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh, steamroller. Got fastest through sector. Not sure what over the line, third or fourth, I'm not sure.
Well done, Ben.
Okay. Keep the steamroller. Even though I want an aero, I don't want a burrito. Move through this pack. Get on. Yeah, gonna hold the roller. Even though next segment's my target. But yeah, exactly, Nick. That's more points than I've got this whole series so far. Yeah, Chris. Piglet's going to send you some samples, I think. Okay, I've got steamroller. I'm going to keep it for the last climb. There's another chance to get another power up here if you want to jump your burrito. I think there is. I hope there is. Oh, that was hard. I thought Rich had me. But clearly that distance I gave him at the start, we're going so much slower.
I'm off the back.
No worries, Speedy.
I reckon I'll change to the gravel bike for the last climb.
Yeah, rest up.
Yeah, good idea, Speedy.
Who's using their burrito now? Another one using the burrito. I don't get any more power ups. Steamrollers. What's going on? Steamrollers now, really? This is funny. Gotta hope there's a WC and innovation doing that. As Chris Horner would say, use knuckleheads. Still beat me, but I'll probably not posting my spacebar accidentally now. Alright, someone's going hard off the front. I ain't chasing them. One of the next gen guys off the front, he won't get far. Yeah, it's the next stage, isn't it? We're going to send Chris off our blood samples as well as do a record and weight videos. Disqualify everyone else who doesn't.
I wish I was near mile at the moment.
Alright, get the floors up. Lake banner coming up. No power ups through here. It's also not the finish anymore. So when we come back here, the finish will just be up here. Just on this corner, I think.
Yep.
burrito being thrown. Very odd. Very, very odd. Jeez, Ed. I actually won the aero because I'm not aiming for that last segment, I'm aiming for the next one. But I'm not giving up the roller. Could help me in the finish positions. Get in the top 20 after my blow up on this next segment. Already got my fastest through sector, which is good. 20 points and maybe 5 points for the first at line. Kelvin, you bloody jersey stealer. I thought I had that jersey all tied up on that Fuego flats. Didn't realise you'd snuck in behind me at the start. Oh, so smug. And then I saw you on aim. Effing this and effing that, Kelvin. It's got the gravel. See people push off on the front. It's not very long though. I was using that steamroller. A few little attacks here, it's going to spread out. He's using the burrito. Push up from the back. Just a little bit more push, it's slowing down now. It's all coming back together. My comms working, you guys are really quiet.
Yeah, we can hear you then.
Cool.
Just suffering in silence, getting ready for the pain of the next one.
Yep.
Just pain in the voice, just pain in the bud, as much as you can. Get as many of us to the finish as fast as we can.
Come on, James, let's try and catch that group.
I think we lost 2 riders. Hard because we've got lots of aero jerseys, but there's also next gen. I don't really want to take my eyes off this part here. Check. They're pretty far behind, so it's no use thinking about trying to get them back. So we take a right here, and go to the east of the back when we get to that fork in the road. Sound good, guys? Right, here we go, right. People might start attacking, but I've got to risk it all here.
Very push it out.
Start easing back behind the ZWC guys. Probably Rich will order back. And tub along. I'll let them have the gap. It's a bit of a downhill into this segment, and an uphill. So I can risk it a little bit here. I've gone real slow, could have gone further back. So people start hitting it. Last straight.
Come on, James, let's go.
Second fastest shoe sector.
Put on there. Put on there.
Okay, keep pushing it, ease it to the front.
Sorry guys, I'm out. Average 100.
No worries, good job. Not easy to ride with. Split now. Alright.
Oh, no, back on.
Nice one.
Nothing much longer though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ease my way to the back of this group. Let them drag me to the front. Burrito. Odd time to throw it. Oh, better out than in that one.
Oh. Well done, Terry.
Alright guys, good chance for a rest. And let's do whatever you can on this climb. I don't think so, Nick. We'll see if anyone changes. Too many riders in the group for a change. I tried it in the back pedal ride. I didn't really gain anything. Here we go. Get to the back, Ben. Get to the back. Get to the back. Not as good as I have been doing, but oh, now we're at top 10 here. Oh, you burrito bastard. to use it to stay on. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up, guys.
Yes.
I'll wait for the next group. Get some recovery.
Just caught one bunch up the KOM solo.
Oh, don't do that, Jimmy. Come on, arrow. There we go. I got an arrow. Alright, it's here, Tristan. 3 top 20s if we go to the finish like this.
Those dolphins out there, they're full.
Remember to aero attack on this steep part. We're getting back on the descent.
Fucking hell, how long is this fucking climb? Oh,
Alright, get ready to super tuck, boys.
We've got a burrito. I'm going to drop him. You on these guys?
Super tuck now. And then a little kick and then a super tuck again. Burn your power up because there's another one coming up if you want an arrow. Or just bid it if you got the burrito in that group.
I've got a burrito. I'll drop it now.
I said bid it, but that's okay. Super tuck. Go on, super tuck. Righty, I pedal now. Okay, 6 seconds to the guy behind, 9 seconds to the guy behind him. Just keep rolling to the front gently if you can. Let's break their harmony. The WCC is willing to work too.
Downhill.
no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. No, little children.
Super tuck while you can. I'll roll through and hit Rich's wheel. Nice work, we've stretched that gap. Sorry, chat. Yep, we're in the top 20 here. Doesn't really matter if we get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Or is it 16? Anyway, it's important we get top 20 for 3 though. Yeah, Ryan. Just gotta roll without killing ourselves. That ink line is probably really strong though. But who it is who I think it is. Why not Stevenson?
Yeah. That last minute of that climb, I just had nothing. If I was a 5-minute climb, I would have been there, but that last minute, I was so tough. Oh man.
Yeah, it was definitely a positive split. I'm glad I saved my steamroller.
Oh, we just gotta be careful and put on that.
That group behind's down to 7 seconds now. .3 to go. Down to 8 seconds now.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of unimposed. Oh, fucking just going through so awesome.
Idiot. 5 seconds.
Chasing group will give up soon. Last 2K. Rightio. Group behind set up, 15 seconds.
Yep.
Let's keep it up a little bit longer here. Get down to that last K. It's good being on the front here because not much draft. Alright. You look like a hero there. No, I'm going to the back. Alright guys, 17 seconds. We got this.
Yep. Good work, boys. We're gonna get through.
Give it all.
Top 20.
Keep pushing. If you drop, you'll still be top 20.
Come on, boys, finish it off. Every play counts.
Get the 14! Ah, did I get the 14?
Good work.
14th! 14th never felt so good. Nice job, Tristan. Brett.
Well, boys. Awesome.
Alright, guys, bring it home.
Well done. Well done, Josh.
Great one, Josh.
Yeah, you too, mate.
7th.
Yeah. Don't.
Last 30 seconds of that climb was just dropping.
Yeah. The steamroller in that last bit of it saved me, I think.
Yeah.
What's the steamroller do?
Makes it more like a road surface.
That's Luke talking, so he's not racing, guys. Don't worry.
Is it worth using?
Hell yeah. If you've got it on dirt or gravel, it makes it a smooth tarmac road no matter what bike.
I had the arrow, and I'm thinking of seeing about you guys were using the steamroller, but I just couldn't
Oh,
go
not
back.
pizza slices. I want calories. There we go. Right. Yeah, Josh is strong.
Really good hustle at the end.
Yeah, see, Luke's here. So Luke didn't ride today, so that's why he doesn't know what the steamroller does. Luke's really strong as this new Zwift.
What a rookie mistake. Shattered.
Yeah, I actually checked my DIT last night when I was giving it a wash.
What happens when you got two bikes? You can't look after one.
That's the problem when you have a really long life battery is you just don't remember it. If it only lasts, if it's light, it only lasts 1 or 2 days, so you're always recharging it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Daniel. So Daniel in the chat is my old courier
Which did I
bike.
use it? I got a K to go.
Only on the
Used to ride with Fedora with you. Back in those days, Daniel, when we made lots of money and we were
on
kings.
the dirt. I mean, use it if you've got it.
I still got it. I got about 900 meters.
Just use it in the sprint.
Yeah. Just the last 30 seconds.
Was that Luke or was it Josh? Maybe Josh didn't have it.
I used it in a sprint into.
I might have been doing you dirty there, Luke. You and Josh sound so familiar. I mean, similar. How much did you watch, Daniel? Did you watch me dying on that last climb? Oh, I was like trying to deliver the last delivery of the night. That bloody Latrobe or something.
Yeah, they could. Boys, I think we'll actually surprise ourselves again with the point spot.
Yeah, I got a massive haul of points compared to what I usually get. I think I got at least 35 in fastest 3 sector alone.
Yeah, good work, man. I wasn't much help tonight in those, I'm sorry. I was always between like 10 and 15.
Yeah, those are the days, Daniel, sitting
How's it
outside
going, guys?
Upper Reach.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting, easy. The motivation.
Well done, boys.
Daniel's from Venezuela, guys.
Yeah, good work. Sorry I couldn't.
Oh, you're still in Australia, right, Daniel?
I was
All of these guys, Daniel, on the chat, are pretty much my European teammates. There's a couple of guys from my Australian
Just got tailed off in their first comp. But
Australian teammates.
I think I got some fastest 3 segment points on the last one.
Nice one. Every point's going to make a big difference.
Set 14th on the thing on the left, so depends where the speed he got me.
Nah. I gave it a shot, but yeah.
Well done, boys.
Thanks, Kyle.
Good work.
Well done, Jack.
Good to see you having to work hard, Josh.
Hey, so, you and Bertie, try change to a gravel bike.
What's that?
44 in total.
Change
That's
to a
good.
gravel bike.
So what is it? I forgot what it is for the finish. Probably 60-something points. That's easily my biggest total this season. Thanks, Carl. So if you don't know what's going on here, Daniel, we're doing a league. All around the world, there's probably like 10,000 riders doing different divisions and leagues. A lot of the guys in the chat here are racing
Put the
tonight
gravel on and then
in Europe, so they're all
drops
keep
from the group I was with, I think.
having a sneaky
Fought
peek
them
to see
all
what
at
I'm
the bottom
doing.
by the top and then swap back to the Tron and was still with them, beat them, I think.
So Josh, you got 7 points for fastest at line and 7 points for fastest through sector.
Yeah, I was probably 4 for both, I assume. It was a big 5 minutes, far out.
Yeah, I threw the steamroller and then died and just waited for everyone else to catch up to me and let me pull me up the climb.
Yeah, I caught second, third, and fourth with the steamroller up near the top and held one of them off, so it was handy.
Yeah.
Half after that Michael climb just before it too, because I don't have the power, so that was hard just to stay close to the front there.
Yeah, your race is next week, Josh.
Hopefully, mate.
But I don't think we needed a steamroller on that last climb to stay in that top 10. I was doing so many watts and just getting dropped without a steamroller.
Yeah, I fell to the back of the group and was getting dropped, so I threw it and then just launched me to the front of the group. I probably pushed a little bit too hard, I probably could have held a little bit more. It wasn't the front of the actual race, it was just the front of the group that I was in. Yeah, Daniel, we've got to go for a ride with Will. Josh, I don't think Ruben rides anymore.
Okay, boys. We had good numbers in the top 20 and some good points throughout. So I reckon we'll surprise ourselves.
Yeah, there were 3 ZWCs up in the group I was with and 3 NZ bros. The Ink guy won by a mile, but he was the only one in my group that was up there.
Yeah. That's okay. Third or fourth in this race will still be okay. Third will be good.
I don't want to check the results yet after last week where I thought we got second and we got third.
I think it's good for us New Zealand bro wins. But aren't they 150 behind us, like 5 or 6 points?
Yeah, we don't want Innovation to beat us. Innovation are 1 point behind us. They're coming home with a wet sail. They'll beat us in the TTT. I don't know, it doesn't matter, Luke, if it gets disqualified as Z-Power.
Albert, he's a monster. He won by an absolute mile.
Yeah, Skinny Luke is saying that he got disqualified in Z-Power, but I don't think it actually matters with ZRL. I think it's only a ZRL result.
What's disqualified?
He did. He broke the 20-minute limit. He's the guy that I've been getting message from other teams about. I don't want to talk too much about it, but other teams aren't happy.
What was his 20 minutes?
I don't know, but I think the limit's pretty high in 20 minutes. You've got to be a pro pretty much to beat it.
He's also like 82 kilos or something, so maybe it was like the absolute number, like 500 watts or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it won't affect ZRLs. ZRL, well, WHOL have got to look at it and then decide.
Yeah. I mean, GLL might like ask him for dual recording and have a look at his Strava or something to see what he's doing outside.
So that was the innovation rider who was disqualified, though, Skinny? I'm not sure if it was the innovation rider. I'll just ask Slick. Who was the Z Power guy, or I mean the innovation rider?
Yeah, he's the guy that was like 40 seconds ahead of us at the top of the climb, though. So that's a lot.
Yeah, 40 seconds. 40 seconds on that climb is just ridiculous.
What time did you do it? You know what time you done?
Like 5:02, I think.
5:02. Yeah, right.
On his own, I think
yeah.
the Premier
I think
Division.
he attacked just before it as well, so he had probably 10 seconds before we got there.
Luke's saying 5.5 for 20 minutes, which I mean, not as high as I thought it would be, but it might be the absolute watts, as Josh is saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. It doesn't really make a difference to what we do. We can't worry about everyone else.
No, it doesn't change anything for us.
I don't like to throw stones at other people. I tend to bounce back.
Yeah.
Legit. There's guys who drop that sort of power.
No, but honestly, boys, that was a good race. I thought we did well. I was suffering, but we just pulled together.
Yeah, I mean, I was really happy with what I did because I pretty much planned those fastest 3 sectors. I was hoping for two top positions, but I was not expecting to get 2 tops. So to get first, second, that's good.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, spot on. We all played our role, I reckon, boys. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a
good
celebration.
work.
We're gonna have a celebration lap around Bewley later on tonight.
I'm putting my charger on.
That'll cover you for another 2 seasons.
Revenge next week.
You're blowing up on the 20-minute climb and just staying in a bunch on the limit.
Yeah, I hate long sustained effort. My brain tells me it's too hard.
I mean, you can put out crazy watts, I'll be gone. But in the low 5, I should be able to stay on.
There goes Jay past me. Wonder how they did. He's still got his Aero Masters tag in. Once a master, always a master.
I think we had Jack in the wrong auto.
It's hard to keep up with the chat, guys. Don't talk to my teammates. Hope you're enjoying the chat anyway. So,
Oh boys, we'll just recover for next week and see what we can do. I'm gonna finish off. Thanks as always. Speak to you soon.
cheers, guys. Great work.
Cheers. Good work.
Yeah, well done, fellas. See you next week.
See ya.
All right, chat. So, thanks, Luke. Thanks for watching on. Carl in the chat's got COVID, but he's probably still going to smash out ZRL tonight. Carl. So we've got Carl, Dave. No, Dave is not racing. David Rain sitting on the couch. Keeping Nick employed by eating ice creams. Ruben. I think, Ruben, you got COVID? Who else is going to be racing tonight? I know Carl is. Carl, you're definitely racing, aren't you? Depends if you're racing two of them. If I could stay further back on that second... I'll stay further back on that second segment. Would have got fastest through sector there because I got back on so easily. It's so hard, as I was saying to Piglet. It's a really butt-fucking moment when you sit back off a ZRL bunch deliberately, letting them gap you. You just think you're just going to disappear behind them. Oh, Peter's there. Peter's racing. Oh, you're flying, Ruben. You guys been on a training camp together? I reckon I can sit further back. You just got to kick just after the segment starts, but it's so hard to tell your brain to lose the grip. Rich Law was trying to do what I did, but I made the mistake last two recons. I wasn't ballsy enough to sit at the back of the group. I was letting people sit behind me. But you got to trust that if someone's in front of you doing what you're doing, they're going to kick back on too. No one's getting dropped at that point. Take a picture of this con jersey. Are you going to have your streaming PC? I look forward to that, Ruben. Unfortunately, I'll be asleep. Well, I should be asleep. If I'm not asleep, I'll watch it. Otherwise, I'll watch the replay. Yeah, Carl, I don't know about your tactics for you though, because it's ACAT's a lot different, isn't it? There's going to be people spread out all over the road in your cat. So sitting at the back is just... That's just going to be a terrible idea, isn't it? Don't do that. I think with your cat, Carl, there's that push before it. That Aero Rider from Next Gen went off. That's going to spread everyone out. It might get back together again before the climb, but it's so risky to sit too far back there. I don't want to say do it and then you get dropped and then you get pissed off at me. I'll leave it up to David. David can DS you. Yeah, it's typical, isn't it, Ruben? And the thing about it, Kyle, is that segment, there's not many segments like that in ZRL. It's either a really long mountain finish, like the Climber's Gambit Epic Reverse, or a 10-second sprint, where you still want to be not at the front, but this one, it just absolutely primed for that sort of sneakiness. Winning ugly, as they say. Yeah, Ruben, I love that when there's something wrong and they don't tell you. The ultimate of that was World Championship qualifying, hey, where I've actually worked out, I've got a Dorito too. So my Dorito is a plus or minus 2%, and I still got kicked out of the Worlds for it. And, I mean, it's still shit because they didn't tell me that they thought that my trainer isn't plus or minus 2% before the Worlds and let me tell them, hey, it's a Dorito too. They just decided to kick me out during the event. Despite having all the equipment I can't even say the word. Despite satisfying all the requirements. Did my Zada. Okay, I didn't do my Zada perfect, but hey, I didn't get a result, so they couldn't have kicked me out for that. Did my weigh and height video. Pubes in the bathroom and all. I did. I missed so much of the chat because I was concentrating so much on getting those sectors right. I think I used about 100 watts of my brain just to make sure I wasn't Like even that last climb, I was too far forward. Even though I knew I wasn't going to get a top 10, I thought I'd still try it. I wasn't really paying attention. I think if I switched to the gravel bike, I think it would have made any difference. I wouldn't have got that sprint for 14th in the end. Yeah, I saw that Vento. I was thinking, were you talking about sushi? Thinking, did you see a sushi shop with real ride past? I want to go to the bento shop. If there's a bento truck around here, let me know and I'll stop and get some. Not much money to be made in Slape, is there? God, imagine how many bottles you have to sell. Imagine Nick having to deliver all the bottles on the bike. Was anyone calling him Dr. Sape in the chat? There was Dr. Blood. I had a sick stomach since Sunday when I did those 2 fondos or fondo and a bit. I was feeling really sick in the stomach for 2 days after that, I think because I had way too much electrolytes and sugars. Stomach couldn't process it. I'm going to do a Whitney's at Richmond, she's not here in Essendon tonight, so I'll finish up the stream, swap my bikes over, swap my pedals, and go and ride around the Bewley for a nice temperature. Probably like 28 degrees now. Nice ride, relaxed. Don't mind riding the old gravel bike around on the road, probably tearing the tyres up. But the Gravel King SKs. You can feel it a little bit slower, but I might do it riding around at 200 watts. I might do a segment through southbound Bewley, which is about a 9-minute effort if I go hard. I'm a bit worried about going in the corners fast, so I won't be going for a full-on effort. I'll probably set a PR. We'll see. Nah, 32s. I've got 38s, but I took off the 38s and put 32s on. But there's a segment that I haven't given a really good push for a few years. And obviously my FTP is a lot higher than them. Yeah, the problem is though, you don't see, if people swap bikes, you don't see them on the gravel bike. They stay on the bike they swapped from. I didn't see people stopping. I don't think it's worth it. Some riders might give it a go, but the draft is so powerful still. And then you're finishing on the sprint. I was lucky I got the aero. Got a couple extra points being 14. The last what, 7 Ks, or we had to try and fight off the other group. I was lucky ZWC was contributing. They're the Premier League team from last year. They're top of the table. We're not going to chase them down. They're just too good at TTTs. Our teams, we've all got fairly similar powers. So our TTTs are pretty good, but we just don't have that really strong, heavy rider. And we haven't got the watts per kilo for the next TT either. So neither of the TTTs suited us, or will suit us. We just haven't got power, really. We just do what we can. If we get third, we'll be happy. Let me check. I'll end my ride. I'm not ending the stream now. I'm going to end my ride and see what. Do my dual record too. Chuck that up later. see what. What my critical power too. This is a new graph from a month ago or so. So that was a sprint at the end, I assume. Not 15 seconds, I think it's 15 seconds is 9:45 or something on Zwift power. Might have been the comms. I don't really pay too much attention to this stuff usually. That was definitely the climb. Yeah, I died in the arse. I went too hard to try and stay with the group and then died. 20-minute power won't be that great. That's the thing about ZRL for A grade, you never hit 20-minute power PBs. It's always a 5-minute at the most effort. So that 10 minutes is what my FTP is around at the moment. So it's 20 minutes is no good at all for FTP calculations usually. I'm no good at photography, I'll just do that one. That one, keep that one. Pretty pictures and all. And then we'll see what my Zert says. See if I got a new. Go to road to sky and roll down the hill. Also check to see what our group did. Show you all that I'm not a cheating mofo. There's my pairing screen. Yeah. Dorito. Turn around and go down the hill. So I'm going to load up Zert. If I get a breakthrough, it also tells me labels my Strava. I always delete it though because it confuses people. I think I won the race because it says a gold breakthrough, silver or bronze. Yeah, I got a near breakthrough. Which is actually, I don't mind near breakthroughs, it usually means my signature's pretty much spot on. Yeah. Near breakthrough. Fair enough. I want to go that way. So near breakthrough, that means I pretty much put in a decent effort in that ride. I wasn't shirking responsibilities. Okay, my best effort was on that second. Actually, that's pretty good. I'll chuck that up in the stream. It shows a very healthy fitness. Actually, where's my set? Okay, so if we shut down Zwift for a second. So you can see there on my chart. So that was my first segment attack. Absolutely ploughed down the NBA. And then second comm, same thing. Just almost touching it. And then you can see on that the last comm. Obviously, because I could have dug in a little bit deeper and maybe got close to the MPA, but of course I would have been dead and not be able to put anything in and get dropped. That's the thing about racing, sometimes it's not about putting a max effort in at the times, and then the sprint. Not too bad actually. Might have been able to go longer. If the finish line was around here, I probably could have kept on pushing. But pretty good. Alright, let's go back to shutting you down and going. Oh, you want to see Melbourne? Point the right way. Yeah, that's the right way. This is the Yarra River. Well, my fingers disappeared. Yarra River. Behind me is the main part of CBD. I'll just tell you, Carl, I did a bazillion watts. So this is Yarra River near the tennis centre. So the tennis centre is that way, if you can see my finger pointing, on the other side of the river. Other side of the river, behind where the photo's been taken. Same with the MCG. And then get back into Zwift. Now look, what's our team colour? WTRL. See our team result. I'll be disappointed if we got 4th. 3rd would be, 2nd would be good. And God, it's annoying, you gotta constantly sign into WTRL. Don't tell me we got 4th. That'll be disappointing. I think we got 4th. New Zealand Frodo 1, New Zealand Bro Frodo 1, ZWC 2nd, Innovation Alien Battlers 3rd. League table, so that's interesting. I don't get that. So we're 3rd now, behind New Zealand Bro, equal with Alien Battlers Innovation. Let's share that screen. If I turn that one on. So, yeah, that was the right one. So get rid of Zwift. So there you go. Thanks, Carl. I'll keep chatting away to myself. Have a good day. Good luck on your race. So, a bit disappointing. I thought we might have got 3rd. That was what I was thinking. But New Zealand Bro got a really strong result. The WC, there was a few riders with us. The league table. We're still in there for a 2nd place, but Evo have really dropped off the pace. It's between, well, the WC can be chased down by New Zealand Bro. We can't get into the playoffs unless Aero in the Premier Division gets demoted. But I don't know if they will. I'm not sure how many teams are demoted this season. In theory, they should be coming on strong at the end of the season. Yeah, Brett had his issues. Josh was strong. I picked up massive bag of points for myself. That was easily my best performance of the season. Speedy stepped in because Skinny Luke, he's got heart issues, so hopefully he's okay. Nathan, I think there must have been big points. New Zealand Bro, 94. Ooh, that's huge. The WC are always strong. Yeah, Talbot, 89 points. Rich, he was doing what I was doing. Go back to Zwift. I'm gonna start singing because I can't sing, so don't worry about that. Close that up. Favorite route car. I don't know, probably. I actually really like that New York comp. I used to hate it with a passion. I'd never go there, but it suits me because it's not a consistent climb, is it? It's a punch, little rest, punch, little rest, punch again. Hilly KOM, anything with a hilly KOM, I'm happy with. But probably in terms of actual route to ride for a few hours, I don't know. I like doing the box hill, leaf hill repeats. Not for racing, I hate racing, but we're actually doing group rides. Anything with vent up, I hate with a passion. Don't really like the Alp. I used to love the Bowie Brevet course where you'd go Fago Flats into the Dino Park, Titans Grove. That was good to kill time. Oh yeah, Cobble Classics. Yeah, exactly, Ruben. I was just thinking, but Cobble Classics or the World Champs course. Yeah. The thing is, there's nothing. You don't gain anything from going to the top of vent top. At least with out to Zwift, you get something for it. With leveling up. Not that I'd do it anymore because I'm over 50. Yeah, Ruben. I think that's why I liked Titans Grove, because it was back as I was building up my skills on Zwift, riding a lot with Bowie, just learning about the momentum. Not like being outdoors where you want to be near the front, otherwise you get that whole rubber band effect. Like even when you're doing, group rides with 30 or 40 people, if you're at the back, you go down the hill really fast, and as you go up the hill you got to put the brakes on. So you want to be near the front so you can just keep your momentum going up. Whereas in Zwift you want to be at the back, use the momentum to glide through the group. So as you get to the top of the roller, you're just slowing down as everyone starts rolling past you again. It's so much as with racing, if you can learn that little bit of subtlety. It'd be good if you go to vent top and then around somewhere else, down. Not do the whole vent top, like get to the chateaus or whatever they call it. You bugger that, Ruben. You put the radio tower in there as well, do you? Not it. Might as well do on the buffalo bikes to make it even harder. This is my part of the world I like. This bumpy bits around here. But you don't finish on the radio tower. You go to the top of the radio tower, come back, and then do a U-turn and go back up again. It's true, Carl. I thought you were taking the piss out of my Reuben as well. The Reuben. Bloody bento. Might go up the com. I can't go up. Can't press it. Might go up the com just for a slow little roll. Jay wasn't racing. Just seen in the chat. Well, what's your favourite course, Kyle and Ruben? Oh, Ruben, you just said yours. Your bloody knobhead course, isn't it? If you create the event, I'm not joining. Mine does it all the time, Carl, I swear. I write up a really funny sentence and then I just change it to a knobhead sentence. I like this part of the the world for the nice photos on Zwift. Oh, that goes a tag under the bridge. Oh yeah, Champs-Élysées. I haven't been there for a while. I do like it because there's actually just... I definitely did buy the knob phone. Champs-Élysées is good because there's so many different tactics you can use that never win. But there's so many different things you can do. I've seen people just wait to the very last 150 metres before giving it all and winning. I've seen guys sprinting down into the tunnel, staying away, or making a breakaway on the hill beforehand. I think it's because everyone thinks it's a sprinting course. A lot of people are happy to sit in until the very last second before actually going. Yeah, that intermediate points up the hill, oof, that makes it hard. The other thing too is the sprint is never always the same. Sometimes I get caught out because everyone starts ramping up before you get around that last corner. And then they all get to the front, and so they all put the brakes on, you end up slingshotting to the front. But you're in the front way too early. So you decide to either go or back up. And if you back it up, and then you still get it buggered. Yeah, and the cobbles, I don't think the cobbles they're not huge amount of drag, but they do create a bit more drag. So it makes it just feel so draggy. It's definitely not a pure sprinter's course. You've got to have the FTP to be able to execute your sprint. Get rid of the head-up display. Let's get rid of this bike too. Give myself something a bit more fancy. There, isn't it? Good old steel bike. What colour do we want the disc? Problem is, you're always getting up the crappy handlebar in our hood colour. Might be blue. Something regarding my outfit. Such a badly colour coordinated riding. Yeah, I'd normally go with that, but that probably looks like dog shit. Go with the blue. That look. Better. I'm heading off to through Collingwood, Fitzroy later on for a ride, so I've got to be a bit hipster riding my steel bike. It's a bit crap for this direction. There's Ventop, not Ventop. Yeah, bloody Rumen wanting to ride up to the top of that thing. The old helicopter shot. I have to feel sick. What's the bike question? The aero bike with the Super 9 is faster, but bugger all difference really. Whatever one you think is faster is the fastest one. I wouldn't bother if you... Well, it's good having the disc just for the coolness factor. I don't subscribe to the idea that you shouldn't have a disc wheel on a road bike. It's Zwift, don't have to worry about crashing from the wind. I think David's seen me doing this. Got to get back in this morning. David's seen me doing 4 years, ages ago. It was last year. Got getting jealous, didn't realise you could have all these views. Yeah, Gingertron. Trying to give me a ginger what? There's is my favourite part on the Zwift, just here. This is where I'm usually hurting, but I know everyone else is hurting too in a race. You can see that corner up there, then there's not far to go. Give me a bit more view of this bike. Got my old rim disc brakes on. Doubling up on the brakes. Can never be too sure about it. I want to see his hand go down to the down tube shifters. Daniel, who was here before, chatting, he used to watch me ride my courier bike riding on one of these things. Obviously not. I didn't have these wheels. Crappy box section wheels. But I had down tube shifters. Crappy old, wasn't steel, it was aluminium. Probably 12 kilograms a bike. But when you're courier riding, I always figured to save time by having a crappy bike, keeping it well maintained, because nothing worse than getting your bike stolen. Day's pay is worth a fortune. I used to have it down to a fine art, changing gears. Just you can use one hand to change from big ring to little ring, or little ring to big ring, and change the rear cassette once you get good at it. Only thing is coming to a set of traffic lights, because I always like to be in the right gear as I come away, so I'd have to change brake, change brake, change brake. So I was using a lot of rear brake. But the good thing is you can change with down tube shifters. You can literally, if you're not in the right gear, as you pull away, you just gently pedal, and you can just go from the top of the cassette to the bottom of the cassette in one flick. I didn't have the, what do they call them, synchro? So I didn't go click, click, click. It was just a nice smooth action, which everyone thought was a bit weird because I'd never be exactly in the right spot. You learn, change gears a million times a day, you learn where your gears are going to be. And if it's slightly out, you just give it a slight touch and it brings it back into line. It just sucks on rolling. Like if you went through Titan's Grove on down tube shifters, oh, that would be a pain in the ass. You're so sick of it after about 10 minutes. Flat roads or consistent gradient, I was quite happy with down tube. And maintenance is so easy on them. Should probably go now. Whitney's going to get on the chat soon and tell me to hurry up and come out of Richmond. Yeah. I thought about doing the bar, and have you got the, is it like a flat bar or more like a gravel type setup where it's on the drops? It's the same sort of thing though, isn't it? You just flick up or down. It's great when you come to a really steep section or come over the top of a really steep section. I got these shifters set up, so I just hold them down. It's still not, it's not the same, is it? Clunk, 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 clunk. I had two bikes. I had down tube shifter, and the one before that had the, I don't know what you call it, where the shifter was on here. And I remember they didn't use them in races. It was good to have them up here in terms of you didn't have to reach down. So it was better if you were sitting on the tops. But the big issue is if you had a crash and you came forward, testicle stabbers, aren't they? I never got stabbed in the testicles, but you can imagine. It was one thing I always feared about it, so I was quite happy to change over to my other bike with the down tube shifters. I'm going to look like later on riding around Bueller. Maybe more like that. That'll be me thinking I'm aero. Let's change jerseys. I like the aero jersey, but I'm use this wallet before everyone else starts wearing the blues. There we go, that suits the bike. Oh, I'm inside a big rock. Get a bit of glass in my photos. Cheers. What am I going to call you, Kyle? There's no sushi that I can think of. I go down to the bottom of this hill and then I'm going to jump on my bike and go for a ride. I'll zoom in on it. There's a Sprite. Other view of a beachside resort. Not such a good view from here. Meow. Oh, I got a feather. Better use it. Now I better wang on the brakes. See how fast I can stop with my disc brake and my rim brakes. Not very good. Using my Dorito for cadence. That's one thing I want to check actually. How good is the cadence of the acting? My legs are too tired to go more than 100. So will I get sticky watts with the Doritos power meter? That's the next question. So try and keep it steady. Yeah, here we go. Stop pedaling. It's dropping down. No sticky watts. If you do that with a power meter, I'll sit there for a bit. One of the reasons why I changed trainer in the first place, not because of dual recording, just because I was sick of sticky watts. I never got them in races, but it's because I learned to stop pedaling. I mean, not to stop pedaling. I'd always just keep a little bit of pressure on. But it's nice just to be able to take it. Stop pedaling and not get sticky watts. Still shows watts, but it's just how it is. It's not instant 1 second. Well, it is 1 second, but it's just the ways we show it. Okay, I gotta go. It's now 9 o'clock at night. Gotta go and be a weirdo. I'll ride around at 9 o'clock. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go to the YouTube. Have fun in your ZR rug races. Probably not doing my technique if you're not in A grade, but if you're in A grade, give it a go. As you can see, a few other people have done it. There'll be a lot more people doing it later on as I see the races progress on other streams. Alright, Whitney, if you're watching, I'm heading over now. I'll be in about an hour. Yeah, look after yourself, Kyle. Don't race around like a knobhead. You got COVID. Enjoy the relaxation. See you, Peter. Good luck. I'm gonna press edge stream now. I'm not gonna say anything amazing and fantastic like everyone else does. Bye.